can a Maxey led team without those two guys, can they win enough games to still get a good seed? Because now I don't even know if they go finish top 3. Do you still think they can finish top 3?
I think they still get top 3, top. I may slide them down to 4. To me, I just think they're still going to be one of the better teams in the East. Um, I think if anything, if they do slide, it'll be because the Magic ascend, and then the Pacers, their chemistry keeps them at a decently high seed as well. But I think the Sixers still have a lot of good depth. I still think the Sixers and Maxey himself can win you a lot of games. And I think just him surrounding him with, a lot of the other guys that they have brought in, I think Maxey can still sustain that even without, Paul George or Joel Embiid playing every game.
See, now, if you feel like that, then they probably got some action to stay top 3. Because I think the problem last year was Embiid went down, and they just didn't have enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like Maxey was still going off getting his numbers, but it was like him, Harris, and Oubre, and pretty much that's it. And it's like you're not finna win NBA games. Even a random Utah game will be tough because I think everybody got too many good players. I think people got Portland as a bottom 4 team, bottom 5 team. I like a lot of guys on Portland. Like like the Wizards, like they suck, and I think they're going to suck. But you could have Jordan Poole go for 40. Kyle Kuzma could go for like 35. Like that could happen.
That could happen, but I'm not very high on that.
So okay, how many games does Joel Embiid and Paul George have to play in the regular season for them to get a top 3 seed together?
Together, they got to play about 50 games together, in my opinion. It's all like you have Joel Embiid, you have Maxey, you have Paul George together. That's about 50 games right there. You have a top. You have because they win probably about 40 of those games. Maxey himself can get you about another 10, 15. So I think right there, that's about 50 wins. That'd be a top 4 seed.
So if the big 3 play 50 games together, you still think top 3 seed?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. So, okay, I got this core 4 principle, and I got the 8 to skate principle. I don't know if I ever broke it down for you.
Break it down. I need to hear this.
So core 4, I feel like you need 4 core players to win a championship. Like core players.
Okay.
Like let's say, what was the core 4 for the Golden State? So you had Curry, you had Clay, you had Draymond, and you had Iguodala.
Yeah.
But then you need another 4. That's the core 4. But now you need another 4. I think who they have? Sean Livingston was 1.
Yeah.
And then I think you had Andrew Bogut. Then at a certain point in time, you had probably like Festus Ezeli. You just need 4 more role players to where you have a full 8-man rotation. You got 4 borderline or star players or just the main guys, and then you have another 4 role players. You need 8 players in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So what is the core 4 for the 76ers, and what is the additional 4 for the 76ers, where it's like, this is my core, and then this is filling out the rotation?
That's good. I like that principle too. So obviously your core 4 would be Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Joel Embiid, and now that 4th one gets a little. If I had to choose between Kelly Oubre, Caleb Martin, Andre Drummond, whoever else is starting, like I probably go with Kelly Oubre in my opinion. Eric, like you could throw Eric Gordon in there, but my is probably Kelly Oubre. He's shown the potential even last year. He's back again, and he's shown what he can do in that that off ball role. So I kind of like Kelly Oubre as that 4th main guy. I think he can step up between Paul George and if Paul George were to be out significant time. And then so your 4 role players, or your like you have 8 to skate. You got Drummond, Eric Gordon. You got Jared McCain, and was gonna say Reggie Jackson, but that's a lot. I guess a little guard heavy. So,
yeah, just a little.
It does get a little like, who's that? Next guy that could step up for me. But I didn't even mention, but I'll say Caleb Martin. I don't know why I forgot him. But Caleb Martin, he could be an 8 to skate, help you be an 8 to skate role player kind of guy. So
now, okay, can you do real quick? Can you do the Mavericks core 4 and 8 to skate?
Yeah, you got Luka, you got Kyrie, you got Clay, you got shocker. I'm gonna go with Derek Lively over PJ.
Oh no, that's easy.
And then and then so now 4 more to 8 to skate. So I got PJ, you got Gaff. I'm gonna go Hardy for sure. I think he'll have a big season and step up this year. And then that last guy, I'll probably say Dinwiddie. We'll see how Dinwiddie do this season.
But you see how you was
if I didn't
here?
Yeah. I'll say if I didn't do Dinwiddie, I'd probably do Grimes. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like,
did you see how kind of quick it's like, okay, here's the 4, here's the other 4. It's kind of with the 76ers, it's still questions. That's basically all I'm getting to.
And I feel you, like, look at the core 4 of the Mavericks, look at the core 4 of the Sixers. The 4th is a little shaky for the Sixers, but the 4th for the Mavericks is kind of clear and defined. You can even be like, man, PJ or Lively, and that's still good options. So,
and then the addition coming up with the additional 4 for the 76ers is a little
yeah. You got a rookie as one additional 4. So
okay.
No, I like that theory. I think it's proven. So yeah.
Okay. Anything else on the 76ers?
No, I mean, obviously health will be the key to their wealth, but we'll see. I mean, hopefully I think Paul George isn't going to be out for too long, but they do need to stay healthy in order to get chemistry and then be able to win. So
I think they got the highest ceiling in the East outside of the Celtics, just in terms of just sheer talent. They 3 top guys. Because if you really look at it, bro, Embiid is supposed to be the best player in the Eastern Conference in terms of just, if you look at outside of Giannis, of course, but he's 7'1". I think he'd be like 7'1", like 280, something crazy like that. Like Giannis is a dog, but Embiid is like a different level of a player at his size to where it's even. We seen him what he did to Giannis. If it wasn't for, I think, the Damian Lillard shot in the regular season that started the season last year, like Embiid, low-key was having his moments against Giannis. He's just huge, and he can do pretty much everything on the court. At his full potential, in my opinion, Joel Embiid is supposed to be the best player in the East. He's supposed to be the most unstoppable player in the East. And it's like, you can't discount that. I get it. He don't play in the playoffs. I get it. He's always hurt. But fully healthy, Embiid is supposed to be the most dominant player in the Eastern Conference, bro. Now, the West, we know it's a lot going on over there. But in the East, that's supposed to be Joel Embiid. He was MVP, scoring title. He possibly could have had 2 MVPs because the rate he was going. So I have expectations for him. I think Tyrese Maxey is an upcoming guard. Like Paul George, we know he's on the clock to get it done in the playoff. They need the championship expectations, and I'm looking at them as a contender, and I'm going to carry that expectation for them as a contender. So if they don't have the season to where they even competing for a championship, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, this is going to be a letdown. And I'm telling people now, ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. If you load managing, the only excuse if it's like a devastating injury to a core guy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, but even then, I'm still gonna be like, yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Sixers got to make the conference finals to have a successful season, and that's just the bottom line.
And it got to be competitive too. You can't just, hey, Simpsons got expectations, bro.
Yeah.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.